Hey guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to Old World Blues. So, what exactly are we doing here at the menu? Well, in the last episode, I did mention of a question. Yes, a question indeed. Basically, we were being attacked by the Birmingham lot, and I offered the opportunity for you guys to ask, to judge whether or not I should just use the console command sheet to be able to allow my diplomatic actions to be accepted, and for a white peace to be brokered. So I wouldn't gain anything, but neither would the enemy. Or I would choose to restart the campaign, and we'd go through it again, only with the knowledge that I now have of the focus tree that the Broken Coast has, use that to my advantage. You guys voted unanimously in favor of the console command, so what we're going to do... No, joke. You guys voted for the restart of the campaign, so we are restarting the campaign. So, where are we? Is it the Broken... Oh, there it is, Broken Coast. So, there's our Broken Coastie. There it be. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to use the focus tree, and hopefully we can win against the Whistler clan, because if we're quick, that's the big one. So without further ado, let us try this again. I also, if you may have heard, you may be hearing in the background a little bit of a different tune. That's because I have downloaded, or I'm playing now with a couple of the different music mods. One of which has been with me ever since I got into the game. It's Franz Lang. Some legend decided it was a good idea to put Franz Lang involved in this game, and I am so fucking happy he did. It has made life so much more enjoyable to play this game. I may have also downloaded a couple of I also have a World War II German marching mod, but we also have, as you can see, some of the old, in fact, all of the old music of like Fallout 4 and everything. But this just sounds better, in my opinion. Right. Though, a little loud. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be basically trying to build up our reserves, try and get ourselves sorted. Fingers crossed we can do something about this territory. Speaking of which, let's group everyone up. Form up. Your commander is Mr. Ragnar, and your job is to form on this front line. Do I have the population for this? Manpower 200, yeah. Do we have anything in reserve? Probably not. We are. We're going to focus on getting as much guns as possible. We've got no... Well, we're getting a few people a day. Right, what we are doing as well is getting leather armor, so we have some form of defense. Then we're going to go for industry. Not industry. Engineering. We get the OMS law, which allows us to do that, which will give us something. What we'll also do is we will build up some of these civilian factories to try and improve our construction capacity, because we've only got 3 out of the 5. We also need... Oh, wrong one. We also need to change our economy, because for some reason we start on a civilian economy and we should be getting onto a major economy. Right. Oop, crap, nope. We are going to be running low on troops, and our equipment may be not so great. But if we have them set to form up, where would be a good place to start them? I'd say... here, probably. Tantalus is GG. So we're going to go overhaul on that. We'll go on to 5 speed. Decisions available. No. Right, let's go. Get rid of that. Our manpower is low, we realise. Right. After the Great War, the mountainous coast became home for the group. Mobilisation speed. You know what? We might try something different. That, native settlers. So... we've gained a bit of a mobilization speed, which means we can go faster, I suppose. What we'll do next is have the civilian thing. We do also have these dockyards, which I think we'll spend a carport. We'll send these on that. I don't know, actually. It's kind of... well, no, I suppose we could do with some of that stuff, and then we'll spend the other, like, on the outrigger canoe. Just so that way we've got something on the going. Because they are still producing something, but we just don't have the resources. But really, I'm more terrified of what's going to happen. Right. That's good. No. Bearing the storm, fleeing division speed. You know what? Flexible is probably better. Why are we fight? Okay, so basically, for anyone kind of wondering what the hell we're going on, because we're like already jumping into it, what I intend to do is to go down through this focus tree, down through Ragnar the Mighty and the Duel. Once that's done, I could do Call to Arms, the Frozen Cabal, and then I can start considering going down the diplomatic tree. What I might do, just for safety, is get Raiders of the Coast, which allows me 300 manpower, and maybe some of that to try and go along with it. At the moment, all we're really producing... Question, do I have to construct gut weapons? I do think I might have to construct gut weapons. Basic melee weapon. Do I have... I mean, am I getting that whilst I'm getting this? You just need pipe guns, don't you? Yes. So there's no real reason for me to get rid of it. Okay, we'll roll with that. So, basically, what we're going to do is roll down that and get the manpower upgrade. Just so that way we have some leverage when it comes to recruiting. If I can recruit a couple more divisions, I can storm up Whistler in case they decide not to be willing to partake. But the real reason why also is I'm doing this sort of thing here, where it's called a silver-tongued diplomacy. I have a choice to be going raiding the Alvin Bleak, which basically makes things go faster, which means I can break them and get that sort of stuff. Or I can get them to be all friends with me, which, speaking of which, let's make them all friends anyway. Let's improve our relations. We do have a difference in opinion, but if we can become friends with them already, then I think that'll be fine. You know, it's going to affect our growth. Slaves, recruitable population, consumer goods factories, mine. No. We need more. Right. And then we grab... I want this to be as quick as possible. So basically, by being diplomatic as possible, diplomatic as much as possible, we allow ourselves to potentially grab Whistler without having to fight. Also, Whistler is probably going to start recruiting more and more troops. I have 7 units at the moment, so if I was to declare war on them right now, I probably could win. But obviously, because I don't have the troops, if we're training up with these guys, we can start equipping our dudes faster. And whilst these guys are researching, these guys will be... it's a bit quick. Oh, no, that's more or less... Yeah, it's more or less the right time. Right, you... I'm going to assign you a new commander. Serpent the Wild. That's actually not too bad. I want you patrolling here, and I want you patrolling up this line here. Right, so that way now you're doing something to keep the coasts there. And also, in case these guys are stupid enough to have a ship, which they don't, but if they did get them, that's what we're going to need. Production-wise, we're kind of not... Right, the moot. Okay, so the moot... Graven reared in protest of the moot began. So basically, this is the point where you can select whether or not you can have... whether you want to go down this line, which is Graven. And this one is basically... There are some benefits to them, having, like, slavery, and there's, like, you could argue the evil to use as Fruman plaything or as a tool. He desires a tool. Collar tween, broken, devoid of life once the shining beauty of a proud island nature. Queen Victoria is little more than a doll for grey. So again, like, there is a pretty dark side of it. Or you could go Ragnar the Mighty, who has a fairly decent and somewhat more positive look by it. So the moot is the option for you to go down either that line or that line. And, well, Ragnar won because Ragnar. So, what we'll do... And so what happens now? Oh, yes, thank you. There we go. So Ragnar wins the vote by a little bit, and now he's going to have a duel with Graven to try and solidify his role. Jackals have been taken. Om's Law has been gained. Good. Where's the next one? We're going to go down... There we go. 46 days, that should be fine. And then what we'll do is we'll grab Ragnar the Mighty, the duel, and then Call to Arms, and then we'll go up grab the Raiders of the Coast. Though we are getting troops. So maybe what we could do is add a unit. There we go. And that way then, we'll be training. Oh! Beautiful. Right. Where?
What can I do for you?
You can join that unit and go like that. Also, I'm a complete klotz. Offensive line.
Just gotta find some sweet shit.
Right, quickly do that. You're going to be pushing that way up. Right, we'll push till here then. There we go. That looks a little bit more realistic. So what we can hopefully get once we've... Good. Once we can what we can hopefully get... Right, let's do that. Right, so now that there's been a massive thing... I say massive thing. Now that there has been Ragnar the Mighty, we get more population recruitable, which means more people are going to be willing to join us, whereas other ones is a little bit less. We also get Elite, which is not exactly a great one, but they're not as bad as Graven. And we get a popular sort of thing. So now, gains National Spirit Ragnar, which grants daily Elite support, which is great. And now the duel's going on, so we get extra stability, popularity is going along, and Ragnar becomes the boss. Now we have a defense. I could, if I wanted to, go with that. But instead, what we're going to do is we're going to have that. Because, oh, look, nice, 97 days, exactly. We can begin to sort of increase our production time. Also, how are you doing? Do you like us? They like us a bit. We don't like them, but they like us. Let's improve their relation a little bit as well. Make them really like us. We're deploying, and we're deploying on your borders and everything, but you know what? It's fine. We like you. Right, one more should be enough.
What do you want with me?
I'll assign you to the plan, and Bob's your uncle will be good. What kind of traits can I give you as a leader? Naval liaison? No, nothing special. Okay, never mind. I never really know what to do with the traits. They don't seem to be that practical. Because he gains the traits in combat, and I think you can choose a small bonus, but really, you just want to keep them... Right, the duel. So, Graven has died. No, it's there, isn't it? The taste of iron in Graven's mouth. A tear from his forehead to his chin, where raw skin screams in agony, and the blurry sight of an axe half his size plunging down into his ribcage. With his shattered ribs littering the ground, the dueling ground like confetti, Graven's rule is no more, and none can question Ragnar's right to rule. All around him, men cheer, "Long live Ragnar the Mighty, slayer of Graven the Cruel." So Cravendale. No. For God's sake, I can't stop saying Craven. Right, what's this? National Spirit, gaining... That'll be useful, but again, we're not doing that. We want to focus on other things. Right, Raiders of the Coast. So we're going to get this, and we're going to get some extra manpower. Yes, I technically am getting major powers, but having more just off the beat will be useful. Oh, bollocks, I forgot to do call to arms. Shit. I cocked up. Right, well, that's fine. It's fine. They're gonna build their troops, yes? No? Good. Well, again, we're not doing anything special. We're just building up our reserves. So more and more... Yep, there we go. More and more people are becoming reserves. More and more people are willing to join. We're going to get a big-ass army. We're going to nab this territory, and then we're going to push to... Not those guys. I think it's those guys. The Camlos. Because in the documentary... No, the Camlo raiding parties as well. Goes down here. Oral instruction. Combat language. At the same time. Ah! Right. You're nearly done. You're going to be done. You... I can do that one now. I can justify that one. So... Heaven's Gate. Oh, it's fine. I would just want to say one thing whilst we're doing stuff. I don't think the Shattered Wastelands mod, because we are still playing with the Shattered Wastelands mod. Oh dear, they're taking their time. I don't think Caesar's Legion is as nearly unbuffed as everything else. Shady Sands Republic, I'd say, is perfect in this sense. They never become strong unless they form as part of some kind of alliance or whatever. But Caesar's Legion, every time, is the big bad. Like, literally, every game, Caesar's Legion declares war on loads of other people, and it still can survive. Now, I'm not saying it's not, I'm not saying that Caesar's Legion should never be able to become powerful again. But it would be nice if on more than one occasion, they become either the puppets of Heaven's Gate, or maybe the Pass or Paco's Colony, maybe even Tucson becomes strong. Like, I liked the concept of Shattered Wastelands, because, ooh, yes, love you. Right, emotionally, yes, oh my god. Oh, right, Raiders of the Coast, good. And now we're going to go to Call to Arms, which will give us even more stability. Also, now we are on partial mobilization, which means military construction military factories can become a lot faster. But more importantly, my production line means I'm not going to be running as low. My cap is nearly achieved. That's bad. Oh, we probably need to get onto that in a sec.
What's up?
Where is this dude?
You want with me?
More and more, we're building up our tribes. Right, now that I've got this buttload of supplies, I need to increase my production rate. Right, question. You liking me? You're kind of okay there, but again, let's spend more time. Right, Call to Arms, that's going to give us extra base war support, which is actually not that...
Yeah, of course.
You could argue it's not that bad. Right, so you're going to be dealing with that. They're kind of distracted, I think, by the Camloians. I think I made when I made that mistake, I didn't do the Call to Arms thing first. Because now I need to do the Frozen Cabal. Which fucking sucks. Because now I can... Yeah, yeah. I'm having to wait more time, so this could be bad. I'm a little edgy now. But we're not doing anything. Just go for the Whistler. Frozen Cabal. Breaking the Conquered, which will mean they become a core. Oh, that's fair play. What's this? Whistler and Camblo. It's just Whistler and Camblo. That's fine. We'll use the tactics and stuff on them, and hopefully our armies will be strong enough to be able to tank them. Right, what we'll also do is... probably want to do that. Once we've captured a couple of people, we'll start recruiting more and more stuff. Yay! So what we're going to try and do is, I think once we've taken out Whistler, I'm going to create a separate army just to act as reactionary defense force. Also, is that a ship? Oh my lordy lord, it is. Right, okay, so you're going to be a new captain. Gilbert Bolton. Mad Hat Diamond. Oh my god, I have to have this guy. Mad Hat Diamond. Right, you're going to form up there. Production... Auto. I'm going to have you set up in North Cuba. Just because, might as well. I want you setting up in North Cuba as well. By the way, let me know what you feel about listening to German music in this. I fucking love it. I don't know why, but I love listening to German music whilst playing games like this. It's just so awesome. Right, we've got 12 units now, so we do outnumber them. The biggest thing I want to try and do is build up a front line, so more people will be here. Offensive Doctrine. Trait not active when commanding an army. That sucks, but you're a commander. Unless I can, like, maybe make you the commander group. Yeah. And we'll have Brute, the Brute. I wonder if he's a brute. Right, you're a new dude. Again, you're suffering the same problem, is that you don't have anything decent. But you do benefit now with the -10, and he also can invade, apparently, despite having an advantage. Also, I think we got something. I think we do. Right, let's get the decryption advantage we need, because having that is going to make life so much easier, and our armies are going to be able to do so nicely. And, better still, we've got this benefit. Volunteer only. What are you talking about? Recruitable population. Of course it's conscription. You want to... Oh, ooh, that's a lot of manpower you've got there. Yes. I swear, this game just makes you a German lover. It's like, hello, das ist Mr. Jaeger. Right, we'll have 5 divisions set up. And you guys are going to be set up in North Cuba. Because you guys are going to do amazing woodworking. Fantastic. Now, I want you to get organized potato farming in place so I can get even more people. Cram those babies full of life. Right, so next thing we're going to do is do my army versus your army. And basically now we're going to try and ram down the people's throat. Because what we've done is we said, hey, Whistler, we like you. There is no reason for you to worry about the 12 or so divisions on your border. We're just getting ready for winter. And it's really odd that they're all coincidentally forming up alongside us. You know, like, that's fun. Guy, how weird is that? Those guys over there, they're like, literally, you won't believe this. They're exactly where they would be if, I don't know, we were trying to attack you or something. Isn't that funny? Like, do you remember the, like, I found this book in, like, in this old burnt-out building the other day, called World War II, and that's what they called a front line. Can you believe it? Like, front line. What are we like? Arrow? Really? But look, Caesar's Legion. Look how big it is. If they could maybe get some debuffs onto that nation, so they had to do a fuckload of focuses before they could actually do anything, or just something that makes every nation around them either better at defeating the Caesar's Legion or resisting them, so that way Caesar's Legion doesn't end up being like the fucking USSR every time. Because eventually what happens is Caesar's Legion becomes the big bad, and then, yes! And then what happens is Caesar's Legion, like if you imagine a massive line forms up, Caesar's Legion basically becomes a big faction, and then whoever is not on Caesar's Legion side becomes a big faction then, and then it just ends up with one big ass war going on, and whoever has the luck of the draw is the one who wins. I suppose that's like arguably more fun, but at the same time, for me, it's just, you know, like it doesn't really, in my opinion, I find having more... Ooh, there you go. Oh, that's fair. They got annexed. Yeah, like something like that, where it's like they may take some territory, but it's randomized. You know, like that's the reason why I love Road to 56 a lot, is because the AI is truly random. They don't make any, you know, no one game is the... What? Okay. But yeah, like random events like that. But there's normally that doesn't happen with Caesar's Legion. They just take land and people start fighting them and people start losing to them, and then more and more crap, and you're just like But anyway, enough about that. Oh look, they died. Speak of the devil. Right, now that we've done that, let's start adding a political advisor. Captain of Industry! How convenient. Right, so you, my dear little fellows... Oh, dude, this is lovely. Right, you will be a new army, new theatre, and I'll just make you the defense coast. No, better. Right, I'm going to make you hate me for this, but... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Toothless Oakley. I love these names. So, in short, Mr. Toothless Oakley will be the lifeguards of the Broken Coast. Oh, this is delicious. Right, so in about a couple of seconds, we're going to be able to have Incorporating Whistler, and maybe they'll decide to give us their territory because there's a fucking giant army in front of them. Because we have a shitload of troops. Yes. Right, what we're going to do now is form the Broken War Council. Oh, you sexy baby. Right. Good. You've done a smart thing, Mr. Whistler. You have done a smart thing. Right, well, you're not all going there, because now you need to... Right, so how many front lines we got? 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, Mr. Lifeguards. I love this. I'm never gonna not enjoy this. Right, okay, so now Mr. Lifeguard, your job will be to just hold that front line, right? Right, Lifeguard, Ich, Ni, San, Shi, Go, Raku. You guys will be assigned to this front line. You...
Damn, I need a fix. What?
Right, and you guys will do an offensive to about here-ish. Right, so we have military factories. We even have more military factories. Huzzah. Right, now we're going to start actually providing support equipment. No, wrong one. There we go. Once they've fixed, obviously, because apparently there's broken ones. Yep. There we go. Right, well, that's the first thing we've done, which is great. Once we form the Broken Council, we'll start... which allows us to get daily support, elite support, which will strengthen our position, provides more stability, which at the moment is not looking so fantastic. And, oh, that's entertaining. Anyway, so once we get those dudes sorted, we should be able to... Oh, fantastic. We should be able to do relatively well, actually, on those frontiers. There we go. And this is another reason why I like these guys.
What do you need?
Right, you're going to have to go a bit of a trek. But this is where it works.
Let's do this shit.
Right, now that we've done this fairly early into the game, we'll be like, totally not chaos. There we go. We have liberated this save. And now we fight for the glory of the... And in only like less than half an hour, we've actually probably made more progress against those guys now, which is hilarious. On the Broken Coast Council. And I have Tato farming. Fantastic. Right, now we have to do the Frozen Rain. Now, this is territory I have no idea about. So what we'll do next is we will get the... clay working? No, I don't want to get too far into that. Yeah, encryption advantage will probably give us a bit of a benefit to it. Right, so what will happen is apparently their leader is a little more, is an unusually smart rider, can push us through. Okay, so the cams apparently he suffers. Night of Horror. Raiders only respect one thing strange. Right, Campaigns of Terror. So basically, we're just causing an absolute nightmare for everyone inside that. And then eventually, we get an annex war goal of breaking Camlo. Now, if memory serves correctly, these guys don't actually get much. Okay, they actually might have... They might have 8 or 9 divisions already. So somebody's getting recruited. Oh dear, maybe not that many troops. Right, there we go. You're being redeployed to help on the front lines. So we can just buff ourselves. You'll hold the down south on the front, and then you guys will just make sure this area is sector. These guys should not have any ships, which they don't. They have 6 naval they have 6 civilian factories, 4 military factories. We kind of only have 5, but that's fine. We only need that. Also, I would like personally to get more stuff. Oh, that's the stuff. Good, right, okay, you. I'll assign you to the north there. So, the important thing to do when it comes to productions is a good idea, if you have the capacity to, is to not only build, you know, set up an efficiency for support equipment, but to have some at the ready so that when you do just decide to make the change over to, you know, decision or timeout. Right, Camlo raiding parties. Send a few raiding parties into the Camlo to burn and loot their storehouses. We'll use whatever we'll have against them. So we get a major point. We get a major thing on that. And the next is going to be Night of Horror. So that's going to piss them off, and we're going to do a lot of damage, but that's why these guys are training. But as I was saying, so if you want to get a decent production rate, you want to basically have... Ooh, good. Right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to have smoke signal, so we'll always have that decryption advantage. So by going for a production advantage, you basically have a stockpile and the efficiency to match. Thus, when it comes to... Actually, truth be told, Jaegerist. So that way then, when you do make the transition, you're not going to be spending forever sort of waiting for your guys to finally re-equip. Oh, okay. Oh, the ridges are there. Oh, go Brotherhood of Steel. Bloody good job, lads. I mean, they are the Brotherhood of Steel. They have access to probably the best amount of gear possible. But it's always nice to see... It's always nice to see them break out. Because they are, like, completely surrounded over at Navarro. So it's nice to see them do that. Come on, Brotherhood of Steel. Break the line. Looks like Pale Folk are fighting against the Vault City. Ridges. Oh. It looks like they've broken them. Right. Sending the men in the night to burn the villages and leave the heads of the villagers for all to see is the way of the coast. Yeah, it probably is. They'll never raid a territory. Oh, so that's... They get... Wow. Minus fucking 20 per stability. That's what they're suffering, right? Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Damn. But look, they're breaking... The Brotherhood of Steel is breaking out. They're really hammering the ridges. Oh, this is brilliant. They could link the territories. Come on, Brotherhood of Steel. Ad Victorium! Ad Victorium! Victorium or Ad Victorum? Doesn't matter. Win in Latin! Win in Latin! Yeah! Right. You're unassigned. Good. Right. You... Well, all three of you are assigned to this. Reformed Raiders. You're going that... you're going with... his plan to go south. You're going with him. There we go. Equals. See? Right, let's recruit maybe 5 more. Oh, God. Yeah, that's fine. I think 3 more divisions will probably be fine. And then we can start really picking everything else up. Right. And in about 30 days... We'll break that. How you guys doing? Oh, brilliant. In like 30 days as well, we'll get to research a little faster. Good. And then we can turn our attentions to more important things like industry. Again, that I'm probably going to have as well. Because once we get that research down, we're going to be able to increase my efficiency. And I think I need that. 12 days. 5 days. Here we go. Wait, what's their strength just before we declare? 9 to 13. We outnumber them. Yeah. We outnumber them in troop terms, but... Breaking Camlo, and we also... Right. Defense or... I mean, having defending is fine, but I think I might go with Terror of the Coast, which provides the spikes. Declare... Right. Go. Are they crossing? I probably should have, like, saved. Dude, they are! We've gained a foothold in the south. Right. Back to industry. We need that. That's pretty notable. Right. There we go. So there do have people there, but we're breaking through. We're spreading out. And as figured, they're going to send troops to watch that, but we don't need to worry. We just need to stop them from capturing... Well, we just need to stop them from allowing this foothold to break through. But the good news is, where they are, we're spreading out quite effectively as well. Because they can't hold us at all the locations, can they? So I can start countering. So by us pushing out like so, I'm always nervous when I have multiple front wars. I'll be honest with you, I'm not perfect at war. Like this game, I say I'm okay at, like I can play it, but in all honesty, there are some things I'm just not that good at. But if I can... Right, where's their HQ? Right, down there. Oh, shit. Right, you guys, I've got a task for you. It's a little bit ballsy, but help me nick their capital. As said, it's a little bolly. Maybe not as wide. Maybe just capture that region, maybe? Right, pop them. Because there's no one there to guard it, so, like, just break through and, like, start running for Camlo. Oh, shit. Punch them through. Get out there, come on. I don't want to lose any divisions. Punch a hole through. Aggressively, come on. I know we're suffering from attrition right now, but... Come on, come on. Right, we've linked up, great, but there's a couple of divisions that need to break out. We've got 2 fucking divisions then that need being... Right, decryption. Shit. Right, quickly make your make a push down there.
Yeah.
Push down there. You push down there. You have more stuff, good. No, I think we'll just focus on increasing my equipping. Come on, Camlo, fuck off, Camlo. Oh, for God's sake. Just fucking punch a hole there. Come on. Help us break out. Come on. No. Fucking push. Bugger. Son of a bitch. Bastards. Right, where are they being recruited? Motherfuckers. Right, we've nicked that territory. That's good. You hold that position and you don't allow those fuckwits to go. This advance is getting held out. Bastards! Well, cancel that previous... Oh, now you decide to win. Fucking idiots. Right, all of you guys... This sounds retarded, but bear with. Fucking idiots. Right, well, we need more troops. Right, we're going to get an addition to our attack, which is great, but we need more stuff. I can do... What's the point? Logistics... Attrition... Considering what we are, we probably could do with getting that as well. Right, question. How many divisions do they have? They got 6 to 14, I have 14, so we need more troops. You need to just hold position, because you can't really do anything. They're fine. They're actually, ironically, we were in a very good... I didn't even realize, but this is actually a really good defensive position. They can't attack us without either spamming numbers. You need to fucking take territories, guys. Come on. Right, offensive line. You lot, punch a hole.
I think I need a fix.
Yeah. My guys have taken a heavy hit, which is a bit of a problem. But production is getting up high. Right, now that we've kind of done that, let's go back to a normal battle plan. Right, he's holding. They're holding down south. Terror of the coast. Perfect. Now, to a degree, I could argue I could have defense. because we get that, which improves my attack. But this is only a small attack. Really, I should have that, which increases my attack by a significant portion. Yeah, I'd say that's probably important. Having defense is useful, but I can improve that with updates.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Right, keep those guys busy. Where are those reinforcements? 2 divisions. Yeah, put them like here-ish. We'll have those 2 divisions come up and we'll try and do something about that. You guys just need to focus up. We're forcing them back. Right, question. How are we doing on this capitulation? We're like halfway there as well, so I suppose that'll do. We did not need to take those casualties, though. Fuck. If those idiots hadn't, like, fucking decided to get... Right, you... Good job. They're probably going to try and reassign people to nab that territory back, but if we can just nab more territory than they can, then that's fine. What we'll defo do is research into chem production so we don't take as many casualties. Right, try and help us attack that position. And then what we can do... Right, punch a hole that way as well.
I don't know how we're expected to hold this place with so few men.
Right, we've decoded signals. Good. We should have an encryption advantage, but what we'll do also is begin maybe increasing my resource efficiency. Or should I get... You know, actually, no, tribal huts. We need recruits. We need fresh people every day. Speaking of which, could you hurry the fuck up and train them? Political power, factory train, mobilization speed, Ragnar, plus 5%. Right, you
Yeah, good luck with that.
go over there. Make the front line as flat as possible. We're doing okay, actually, on this point. Pincer them. You, cut them off. No, 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 no. Now! Go. I know you guys are fucking weak, but still. What? No, that... What? No, that way. Oh, you what? Are you actually serious? Oh, these guys are annoying the shit out of me. And these guys are doing fine. God damn, these guys fucking suck. Right, we've got no troops as well. Fuck me. Oh, shit. Pull back. Pull back. No, no. Fuck off. You up the top now. Pull the fuck back.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Right, stop their attack. Right, both of yous fuck off and get up the top there before they close the pocket on you. Oh, there's a lovely little pocket here. And I can't take advantage of it because we're defending until you guys arrive. And there's no one defending that point.
Man, I gotta cut back on that buff out.
Just want this fucking war to end now. God damn it. These Camloians are making my life a little hell. And they're not doing anything down south. We are keeping people preoccupied, which is great, but we just need more people. I think the next thing I'll do is get the rite of passage, which gives us more people. How long? Tell me soon. Oh, for God's sake. Right. How long does it take before capitulate? You want to do that. Okay, we're still halfway towards it. We are literally 50-50, but we've... Wait, what? Did I just get that right? We lost 1,000 people. Oh my God. We've suffered more casualties than they have. Oh, they must have some benefits. Alright, fucking stop the advance. Stop the advance.
What?
Okay, you push up towards there. We're suffering way too many fucking casualties. They are doing... Evidently, they've got something. What is fucking going on with them? We have the decryption advantage, but what the fuck else did they have? Hmm? Oh. Fall back.
Like I give a fuck.
Try and, like, somehow do this where we have stuff. Oh, boy. We need to do something. Run away. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Of course. Right. We've lost a lot of people. They've only suffered 390 casualties. It doesn't fucking help, of course, that we have stuff here. I don't really want to do anything, but... Right, stop. We are just going to hold the line a bit. Oh, for God's sake. Get the fuck back, you fucking muppets. Just... Could you fuck off? Just fuck off. Why do you lose so many battles? I'd like to know. Right, well we have that benefit, but now we need more manpower. Go for it. Fucking hammer these pricks until they have no hope of survival. Wow. Intel provided details. It's one division. What do they have? Oh, they've got machine guns and they have trickleback. That's not entirely surprising. Why do we have only that? Well, we've now finally got an upgrade to our offensive measures, so maybe if we can somehow pincer these wankers into position, we might, just might, win the defensive war. Right, you... No, you stay there. You go north and help defend that, so that we can set up a solid front line, and we're not going to result in people dying so often. Right, 400, yeah, so that's not great, but we are still suffering more troops, and we're running out of manpower. Which is why we're going to go for the Rite of Passage, then to the Great Beyond. Then we'll get that, which will provide us even more. But yeah. Right, so how many divisions do they have now? 8 to 12. So we are outnumbering them. So they have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't do anything at the moment, but we are going to turn around this particular problem fairly soon. Right. We're suffering heavy casualties. I don't know why we suffered heavy casualties. I thought we'd be fine, but I guess not. And we don't want to give them too much of an opportunity. So once we get the Rite of Passage, and maybe we'll start recruiting that for the slavers, and then that, which will provide more slavers and growth, we can start really hammering home our advantage. And maybe once we've done that, add that, or... yeah, just do something to improve our odds of success. But right now, we just need to gather our resources and pray to the chance we can do something.
Fine by me.
Right, we'll make a small advance.
Let's go.
Right, a small advance. That's more achievable, isn't it? Right, you buff out that plan. Make it as good as possible.
I don't have time to talk.
Right, you. Can I assign you a new trait? Offensive, organization, or recovery? I think recovery rate will probably be important. Right, so 16 dudes are going to be chilling there. You are going to keep the defensive line going, because you can't really break out any further, which sucks. Their next HQ is called McBride, which is fine. We can force them back if we can. And you, we're going to go aggressively as well into that. So once we get the Rite of Passage, we can start doing lots more damage. Because we need mobilization, we need prospect the slaves. Right, we can now start considering maybe anything which will help us attack. We need that, but I don't really want to do anything with that until such times as... We could do land doctrine, but that'll take fucking ages. Conventional warfare is probably what we need. Like, we need to seriously consider getting this kind of stuff going. This was kind of okay, I thought it'd be kind of cool, but conventional warfare is probably... Yeah. Like, maybe getting some of this going, because this seems a little bit more... Because this is useful, don't get me wrong, division attrition and reconnaissance and reinforcement rates, the gang, animal observation, night stalker tactics. All these things seem really good, but at the same time, it's like, I like this as a conventional style warfare engagement. It takes forever to research, but it's fucking worth it. And in 7 days, we'll have more political power, which means I can start getting benefits of this. Not extensive, but like... I don't know, get some of this, which provides more attack. There we go. More attack, and then you will become... Yeah, to the Great Beyond, actually, I think is probably our next one. Right, initiate the attack plan. Push. Hammer those positions, and don't let up. You swing around and start outflanking this position. Attack that position. This is a mountainous range, we realize.
Yeah. Like I give a fuck.
Right, what gains have we made? We've not done too bad. Right, you push that way.
Down here?
And he might react, and then we can pincer those two guys in. You, right, you two, you go that way, you go that way. Right, we've made some gains. Good job, lads. Right, then you can push that way. Well fucking done, lads. We've done good. Small gains, but that's all we can do. Right, punch a hole. You punch a hole that way. Surround these fuckers. We got them on the run. Good job. Let's gain some more territory. Cancel, because these fucks don't know how to fucking die fast enough. Right, they've gained some territory, but that's fine. Come on, come on, come on. Aggressive, aggressive. You, stop relocating and fucking move in. Why is it everyone stops to relocate? Oh, so frustrating. Right, once the Great Beyond comes again, I'll probably go with the slaves for the coast. We just need to win this war. Then we could finally turn our fucking attention to the dredgers who are just casually chilling there waiting for us to win. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Punch a hole. Punch a hole. If you have the opportunity, fucking seize it. Right, good job. You've held them off. Right, you. Grab that territory. Actually, no, don't grab that territory. You're completely useless right now. You... What are you doing? Where are you going? Well, you're about there, aren't you? We could do with more troops, but... Again, there's... I mean, there's people behind the front lines who are just doing jack all. Try and push up that way.
Get fucked.
There are two here who are... Stop attacking. Those fucks are not going to go. Dude, there's no reason for you to fucking do anything. Right, good job. We've done a good job. Right. We're beginning to run low on troops, but in like 8 days we're going to get more troops again. We're doing good. We're winning this campaign. More of their troops are hopefully fucking dying, are they? No, we've taken way too much fucking casualties. It's fine. It doesn't matter how we win. We just won. But this is definitely a lesson to prove that these pricks are harder than I realized. Because I don't have the ability to fucking win quickly. I'm seriously sick and tired of these guys. Right, if we could just provide a pocket. Stop attacking. Go that way. You, there. There, go there. Doesn't matter how long it takes for us to do this. If we... Oh, you cocksucker. No, go there. Is it that hard for you to go there? Right, put pressure on them so that they can't push. Stay for the coast. If we could just link their territory, we could cut them off completely. I mean, we're winning, but we're taking way fucking too many casualties. You, go back them up. If we could cut these pricks off, that'd be fantastic. Knocking out those 2 division units will make life so much easier. Oh, good job. I like how you just stand there waiting for orders when you have an opportunity to cut off and destroy a group of troops. Push! Go down! Go south! Go that way. No, keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking. Keep him busy. No! Did I say... Oh my god, are you born on a retarded moon? Yes! Finally! Good job. Took you long enough, but good job. Everyone, surround that fucker. You, surround him. No, you attack him, you attack him. If we kill this guy, 2 divisions go bye-bye. I know we're suffering from a divisional loss, which is why my guys are... Oh, fuckers, they're going out. They're retreating that way. Well, good effort. You did what I asked for you to do, but unfortunately that resulted in you not getting the 2 guys that I wanted. But you know what? Respect. There's only a couple of provinces left now. We could, in theory, begin to break out.
What can I do for you?
Cancel the plans, and instead what I'm going to do...
Yeah, good luck with that.
It's like they already know what I'm going to ask them.
What can I do for you?
We've got idiots like you constantly fucking shifting around the fucking front line as if it's like a fucking day trip or something. Oh, do you want to go to the north line? Oh, yeah, sure, that would be a nice opportunity. Hey, do you want to go to the south line? Yeah, sure, that would be quite nice. Could you stay in your fucking place, maybe? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Just kill these pricks. I know we're in the mountains. This is the worst location to start fighting. Like, this game literally wants to rip your soul out. Come on. 1 division. I want this victory. Give this victory to me. Like how he's just like, you know what, I'm bored. Let's just fuck off somewhere. Come on, another 4 days. Come on. Yes! Oh my god. Petty and stupid, but I finally cracked the 1k line. Right, cancel the offensive. That's... Right, stop attacking. Right, well done, boys. Well fucking done. Now reform. No. Actually, fuck it. Yeah, just get the defense and help set up. Right. I'm thinking industrial electronics. Material designer. I think infantry equipment is probably going to be the next important thing we're going to have. Once I win this war with those guys, I can actually finally turn my attention to coreizing them, which is allowing that to go, and then we can actually make some fucking progress. Right, okay, question. How many divisions do you have? You probably have... Yeah, 8. I destroyed 1 fucking division. Ugh. Over 2,000 casualties and fuckloads of wounded, and I'm still struggling. Okay. Doesn't mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right. What we are going to do is we are going to finally make the important decision to... I forgot to research it. You know what? Never mind. We'll continue our stuff. In 90 days, however, we're going to get it. Okay. Good job on that. New offensive plan. Our objective will be to unify this line. Not much gains, but it's a start. And if we can link these 2 lines up, that'll mean I can put pressure on with these guys at the south. You maximize the planning. Right, what we got? Put into work or igniting steel? You know what? I might get some... Anything that will provide extra damage? Yes. Right, we're building up our reserves. And I admit, this is probably where I'm showing my inexperience in warfare, but right now I feel like a World War I general. Seriously. My troops are trying, and God bless them, they are trying, but god damn it, it's annoying. Right, question. How is the stronger? Are you ready? Division's still planning. Inferior enemy, apparently.
Yeah, of course.
Right, apparently they can... There's a lot of dudes, but I can't see intel-wise.